In this Warmaster video, we take a look at a recent tournament held in the UK by myself and Steve, Warmaster 5. This was a one-day event featuring 3 games at 2,000 points. Our tournament is held in the English city of Worcester every year in May. Worcester's central location within the UK allows us to attract a large number of players, and this year we were blessed with 38 attendees. Our venue is right in the city centre and is sponsored by our friendly local gaming store, Worcester Wargames. The venue is a mock Tudor building with a spacious upstairs room where the tournament is held. Although with almost 40 players this year, space was at a premium, but we managed to squeeze everybody in. Our tournament features 2 tournament-specific rules, the first being "The King is dead, long live the King", which encourages you to mount your general upon a monstrous mount and throw him into combat. The second tournament-specific rule is the use of strategy cards. Each player will have access to 3 cards per round, and these cards will have a minor influence upon the game. Success in this tournament is determined purely by a player's victory point count, so players need to focus on grabbing objectives and killing expensive enemy units in order to do well. We had prizes supplied by Worcester Wargames for 1st, 2nd and 3rd place, as well as the best themed army and the Wooden Spoon Award. There was also a bottle of Worcester sauce for the player that killed the most generals. And this year we had additional trophies supplied to us by Tordo Minis and printed by Chris Orr. For prize support, John Braisby of Cromarty Forge supplied us with sufficient models to garnish 1st, 2nd and 3rd place players with their own Chaos Army. Whilst all prize winning players would also receive a set of Cromarty Forge dice and wound markers. Tordo Minis supplied a 3D printed army of the player's choice for the winner of the best themed army. Whilst Mighty Minis UK supplied further prize support for 4th and 5th placed players with 1,000 points of dwarfs and 1,000 points of wood elves. This year our tournament was joined by Richard O'Keefe of ROK Minis. Richard had his own stand at the tournament displaying his 3D printed Warmaster scale armies and terrain. In between rounds, players could peruse ROK Minis products, and there were a number of army deals and terrain deals available to purchase and take away there and then. And Richard was kind enough to step in as a spare player for the first round using his own Orc and Goblin army. This year we had 36 players and 2 spare players who brought along 20 different armies. High Elves, Dark Elves, Empire, Orcs and Vampire counts were all popular picks. Round 1 begins with the Hold the Ground scenario, where players will fight over 5 objectives, each worth extra victory points. As the objectives are located within terrain features, this is designed to reward infantry-based armies. In the first round, players are allocated their tables and their opponents at random, and with a roll of dice, the tournament begins. As round 1 draws to a close, the players add up their scores and bring them into the tournament organisers. Each player's score is then used to determine their placing and opponent in round 2 using the traditional Swiss system. The big scorers in round 1 are Adam and Rob Palmier, both with 1505, closely followed by Zach Gregory, Paul Godbold and Mark Simpkins. Round 2 is the Spoils of War scenario, which once again features 5 objectives. However, these are in the centre of the battlefield in open ground and can be picked up and moved by units. This scenario is designed to favour cavalry-based armies. The players find their tables, deploy their armies, and round 2 begins. At the end of round 2, players once more hand in their scores, and this round's big winners are Nigel Smith, followed by Paul Godbold, then Alan Crooks, Alex Janaway and Barry Pittman. The final round is Blood and Glory, and in this round, any unit killed by one of your units that has your general attached to it gains double victory points. This encourages you to go all in and throw your general into combat. With the top tables now populated by the usual suspects, round 3 begins. As the final round draws to a close, players tot up their scores and hand them in. Due to the nature of the scoring system, any player has a chance to massively improve their score and rise up the rankings by proper application of the general in combat. This round's big winner is Adam Palmier with an impressive score of 2200 points, followed by Ant Crosby, Paul Godbold, Vince Lodi and James Baker. Players gather around to eagerly await to hear how they fared, with many first-time tournament goers rubbing shoulders with experienced veterans, which this year included 5 members of the Warmaster Rules Committee. The top 10 placed players are announced before prizes are awarded. The final results list shows a very good spread of armies, with the top 10 being dominated by a number of extremely experienced Warmaster players. So without further ado, let's look at the Rogues Gallery of lucky prize winners. So Warmaster 5 has drawn to a close, and I want to personally thank everyone that has helped us make the tournament such a success. And that includes all the willing hands that helped us set up the tables and brought scenery. We couldn't run tournaments like this without the support of the community, and we hope to see many more of you there at Warmaster 6 next year. Details will be published on the Warmaster Facebook page, and tickets will be on sale from January.